Oh wow, we're already live. Yep, we're live. Great. So, today I'm going to be playing some Mardek. Mardek was, well, 2010s RPG, very nice. Meant to be a series of 8 games, only 3 ever came out. I say 2010, but I think that this was a remake that was... who cares? Anyway, good games, good RPGs, would recommend. Go play them. No, watch my stream first, then play them. Even if it, whatever, not the point. They're on Steam now, would recommend. Good games, that's fine. I like myself, so obviously, game name, me, Robin. Yay. There is a dark fortress atop a craggy peak in the far-off Badlands. Where few men dare tread, there's our advantage, we're not men. Those that do, never return. For a mighty beast, a dragon, makes its lair here. The dragon is fond of stealing maidens from their homes, and has taken a beautiful princess from one of Belfin's greatest kingdoms. Well, what kingdom? It doesn't matter. The damsel in distress desperately calls out for help. There are only 2 brave men who can come to her rescue. 2 mighty heroes, the greatest in the land. Now, boys. And luckily, they're on their way to save the princess right now. Mardek, look at him. Look at that jawline, absolute chad. Well, Deogan, this is the dragon's lair. Deogan. Yes, Mardek, that it is. We have to get to the dragon and slay it to rescue the princess. Tally-ho! This music, very loud. What does tally-ho mean? I'm not sure. But I've heard adventurers say it before, maybe? It sounds like something they'd say. Tally-ho! Tally-ho. We're adventurers, and guard, forsooth, bloody goblins. I do not remember if goblins show up. No. Oh wait, they definitely show up. No. Tally-ho. Now let's go and save that princess. Tally-ho. Oh, but Mardek, just a reminder about things. We can open the menu with the enter key to check our stats, skills, and items. And we can also open doors and talk to people and stuff with the X key. Remember these things. It might be a good idea to read the help section of the menu now, if you didn't read the instructions already. Thanks, Deogan. I'm really glad that you do this in character. Huh? I mean, tally-ho! Let's go and slay that dragon. What is he hiding from us? Is Deogan pseudo-lone wolf? We may never know. Secrets hidden in Mardek floor. Ignore all the save slots. They don't exist. They're myths. Remember, Mardek, with our super-duper hero powers, we're practically invincible if we successfully use all our reactions well enough with the X key, right when we attack or get attacked. But we've got to get the timing right, so let's experiment a bit and use these reactions to our advantage. So, funny story there. The developer actually got better at making video games. Incredible, I know. And so, this is the second version of Mardek 1. So hey, you never know. It might just be that in the original version they didn't have this little tutorial, or at least 4 reactions, and so nobody figured it out. Apparently I have to mention this, or else you'll probably not figure out that reaction commands exist at all. Huh? Let's just continue on our way, Mardek. Tally-ho. So, reaction commands. What reaction commands do we have? Let's take a look. It's stuff I don't need. This one can paralyze you. This one does big numbers. This one does big numbers against some enemies. This one does big numbers against other enemies. Defense, you just take no damage at all. It's cool. These are the abilities. Once you get the timing right, as you'll see in the fight, you take no damage, or you do more damage, or something happens. Of course, this is a 2010s RPG, so random encounters, very fun. The first game, of course, isn't that mechanically complex, which I respect. since we're 3 minutes in, let us quickly check stream health, because I have had enough bad experiences with that. And it is fine. We are live? We are live. Great. Let's go. Oh no, it's a dragon. Very difficult fight. I wonder why we have that ability. Ha! Heroes! You are! What would a dragon say? You are pathetic mortals! I have a princess. You can't have this princess! This princess is mine! We will slay you, mighty the dragon. For we are great and mighty heroes, even mightier than you! Tally-ho forsooth. Dragons are great heroes. You know, that princess is a war criminal. Monarchies are bad, the French had the right idea. Well, kick your arse, dragon! Mardek. Do dragons have arses? My experience with the furry community says that they do. I bet that they do. Mardek, what have you seen? If they do, then we'll kick it like it's never been kicked before. Yeah, they're big swords! So bring it on, dragon. Ha! You'll never defeat me! As you can see, it's a very difficult fight. We're capable of taking absolutely no damage if we want to, so that's nice. Even though we don't really need to, I am going to use every skill here because, well, you'll see. That didn't happen. That also did not happen. My ability to hit buttons is proven to be non-negotiable. See, I hit the button right. I am a pro. Also, stuns aren't really stuns. Blind dragons are immune to fire. I wonder if there's some way to check this. You can check this? Oh. I used to use this back in the day. I'd completely forgotten about it. That's cool. I like it. Anyway, as you can see, it's not really a difficult fight, and the reason for that will become obvious in like a minute. Unsurprisingly, since it's only 500 RPG. Oh dear! I've been slain! Well, we beated the dragon. Oh, thank you so much for saving me, mighty heroes. Well, it was really all my fault. Isn't it all our fault, Mardek? All the time, forever. All your fault? Do you mean all you're doing or something? Because that's not fair! We beat the dragon together! Well, I still get the princess. You can have her! She's a girl! Girls are head lice, I heard. They suck on your wallet and drain out all your money. That's what my dad says. As a streamer, I am the richest person alive, so I cannot relate. Really? Yeah, really, my dad told me, so it must be true. Now that we've beaten the dragon, though, what do we do? It's getting late. I guess we could head home. I bet our parents are worried. Wow, a twist. Who could have seen this coming? In reality, these are not great adventurers at level 50. Disappointment. Okay, let's go back to Gosnor. Very nice place, this. On the one hand, why do these kids have potions laying around? On the other hand, that's probably a good thing. I'm glad they have potions laying around if they're playing like they are. Adventures! It's a scrapbook containing Mardek and Daogan's various adventures. What with its numerous spelling mistakes and rambling, puerile prose, it's not a thrilling read and is unlikely to ever be published. Respect. I wish I wrote down some of the stuff I did when I was a kid. Anyway, there's not really any secrets in this area. You can go up here and nothing. It's the first game. It's like an hour long. I don't know. You can't expect much. Anyway, this is the evil-looking temple, which we can go into, and we will. Also, please note, save crystals do restore your health. This will be relevant in a minute. So you go in, and wow, it's an evil temple, except... Hi, this is Medium Priest Gulliver. Hello there, lads. May Yellowart not smite you this day. Can I be of particular assistance? Well, I need healing. I'm a DPS, and I'm still playing Overwatch. I have never actually played Overwatch. By the powers of Yalot, your wounds are gone. Fare thee well, children. Is Yalot evil? Doesn't look like it. So, let's figure out who he is. As you know, every single kid roams around asking about major religions. That's a very normal thing. Surely you jest, children? Everyone knows that Yalord is the one true deity, and our eternal benefactor. He's the eternal dragon who created the world, and grants priests such as myself magical power. You should know this, children. Well, I was just being silly. Yes, I thought as much. But no worry. A sense of humor is a good thing. Very nice. He's a nice guy, Galvar. Of course, I don't know why his healing is there when crystals heal us anyway, but... A large statue of Yalord, the Omni-Dragon, sculpted from pure onyx, with emeralds for eyes. Very cool. I would buy one of these. Except if it was like 100 times cheaper, and smaller, and would fit on my desk. And I had a disposable income. Yeah, very cool. Everything is locked down because, it's, you know, the middle of the afternoon and all businesses closed by then. 9 to 5, you know how it is. Up here, we can meet with George. Very cool. You're out late there, boys. Shouldn't be going back home to bed. Your parents are probably worried. Thank you, George. You do remember where you live, right? In those little houses in the southwest part of town? Thank you. I didn't know that. No, I don't know why I thought you might have forgotten, but it's useful to know anyway, isn't it? I think George may have forgotten where he lives. It's very possible. Well, I mean, I think that because I know that. I have, in fact, played this game before. It's a classic. Dagon's house is right next door. It is locked. So, well, I better get home myself. So, bye for now, Mardek. See you tomorrow for some more heroic adventures. Bye, dear again. He's a good boy. And this is our mom. Well, Mom, I'm back. Millennia. Oh, there you are, dear. How did your adventure with Dagon go? It was great. We slew a princess and saved a dragon. You did? That sounds unconventional. I mean, nice. Yes, that sounds nice, dear. I'm glad you had fun. You're growing up to be just like your father. Only he slew dragons and never really saved any princesses. Well, thanks for telling us all about our dad, Mom. He used to call me his queen, you know? I do wonder where he is now, though. Well, I'm sure he'll get back soon. Mardek is an optimistic boy. He wouldn't be sad. I hope you're right, dear. It's been so long, but I'm sure he'll be back eventually. I can sense it. Can you sense it too, dear? Well, I can sort of feel that he's not dead. Like he's looking over me, but he's not dead. Yes, that's what I feel too. It must be the spiritual link that we all share as a family. Because those exist. I think that the developer doesn't believe that they exist. Ah, your father. He was a great man. Enki the Wanderer, he used to be called. Before he met me and we settled down and had you. He was, as I've told you many a time before now, it's still exposition, even if you admit it's exposition. An adventurer of great skill and renown, revered throughout the lands. Oh, I fancied him so much before I even met him. He was light, so he thought about others much more than himself. All he did was for people he usually didn't even know from Adam. You know, when I was playing this earlier, I was kind of hoping and thinking, hey, it's amazing that they didn't have elements be personality traits, but no, they absolutely are. That's nice. It's fine. He was kind, honest, and yet mysterious. Did you know that he never told me about his past? Well, you have told me like a million times, Mom. Well, I'll tell you again. He never did tell me about his mystery-shrouded past, but though I never knew about it, I never for one moment felt suspicious about him. Like he might have been something bad once. He seemed to radiate this feeling that he was always a good man, and that he had his reasons for hiding things like he did. Because he's a video game protagonist, what else? I miss him so much. Well, I do too, Mum. I wish he'd get back soon. Don't worry, dear. He'll come back one day. One day. But it's getting pretty late now, Mardek. You should go to bed. Naturally, everything is that way. Sweet dreams, dear. Sleep tight. Don't let the bedbugs randomly battle you during the night. Well, night, Mum. Again, it's not as funny if you actually do the random battles. Anyway, I'm gonna go rob this wardrobe, which you can't because nothing happens when you interact with it. And bed. Very nice. And now we get to the big reveal. Mysterious things are happening. In case it's not clear, this game was never meant to be played in full screen. Mardek, are you awake? I just saw the weirdest thing. There was the star in the sky, right? Even though it was daytime, well, morning, really, but same thing. And I looked at it because it was weird, and then it started, like, getting bigger. It was falling, Mardek, a falling star, and I saw where it landed, too. It landed with a big crash, and I saw where it went. It landed in a clearing just at the other side of the Sootwood, I think. We should maybe go and find it, Mardek. Who knows what kind of mystery and wonders it holds? We've been looking for adventures for ages, and this might be our big chance. Let's go and find the fallen star. Wow. Chapter name drop, 12 credits. Yes, I know cinema scenes. I have watched one video. Anyway, we can talk to our mom again. Oh, good morning, dear. You and Dagon are going out on another adventure again, right? Have fun with that, but mind you don't hurt yourselves. Thank you, Mom. We can also talk to Dagon's mom. Polly. Hey, hello there, dears. And how are you, Mardek? Well, I'm alright, Miss Dagon's mom. Mardek, please learn people's names. You two are going off on an adventure today, are you? Just watch yourselves. I don't want you getting hurt or scared again by doing something stupid or dangerous, like that time where you both tried to walk over that river on that narrow fallen tree, and Dagon didn't go and was so scared he crapped his pants. Did I show you those photos of when Dagon crapped his pants, Mardek? Can you tell this is a older game? Mom! What's a photo? But then again, it's funny. I like. This is good joke. Anyway, hadn't you two best be off now? You'll miss the whole day if you dilly-dally much longer. Anyway, since we're here, we can read the lore, and we're going to read the lore, because I have no mercy on anyone who has tuned into this today. At all. There are 4 main continents on Belfin, as well as numerous smaller continents and archipelagos. The continent of Hadris is the largest in the world, and most of the human cities and nations are here. Gosnor is located at the southernmost point, or the northern shore of the gulf connecting Hadris and Feng. Feng is south of Hadris, separated by only a small channel of water at the northernmost point. It is scarcely inhabited, and the majority of its terrain is desert. Aeropolis is its capital. I wonder if we'll ever go there. Noliot is a continent to the north, known colloquially as the Northern Wastes. It is perpetually covered in snow and is largely unexplored. We do actually never go there. That's sad. The continent of Theradia is said to exist across the oceans to the west, but to this date, no expeditions have returned from there to verify its existence, or detail its composition or population, if any. Very cool. The elemental crystals were created by Yalort when he made the world, and they provide Belfin with all of its magical energy and keep it alive. They consist of pure elemental magical energy, and as such have the power to grant people extreme power. For this reason, they have been sought by adventurers and villains alike. The 2 moralities. All of the crystals are located around the gulf, separating Hadris and Feng. It is said that this general area is where Yalort came down to the newly crafted Belfin, and breathed the gift of life into it. The fire crystal possesses the power of heat and flames. It keeps the world warm so that things can grow and thrive, and its power is harnessed every time a flame burns, magical or natural. It's located in a temple in Feng, so the fire crystal is the ozone layer. The water crystal keeps the water pure and flowing, and the rains pouring. It is vital for life on Belfin. It's also responsible for man's rational thoughts, or so it has been said. It can be found in Hadris. The air crystal keeps the winds blowing and the air clean. The city of Aeropolis was built around the temple in which it can still be found. The earth crystal is responsible for the lives of beasts and plants on Belfin. Its energy keeps them growing and breeding. It is held in a sacred temple within the life within Feng. The light crystal, being the physical manifestation of the goodness in man's heart, is the greatest treasure of Gosnor, kept within the castle of Gosnor. The location of the dark crystal is unknown. This is probably for the best, since it is the crystal most often sought by those who wish to inflict evil on the world. You can also talk to random people. Oh, and those crystals, they won't be important ever. Did you see that weird star that seemed to fall from the sky and into the ground across the woods? In all my years, I've never seen anything like that before. Thank you, middle-aged women. Anyway, now we're gonna go buy jewelry, except we can't. Lads, I know how much you like Social Fox and aspire to be like him and all. So, did you hear about his latest deed? Apparently he saved Aeropolis from a dragon or something. Isn't that amazing? I wonder where the kids get their inspiration from. Oh, I love that mighty man. He's so heroic, so manly. I'd love to one day just meet him and marry him and meet him and... Big mood. Understandable. Mardek. Well, to be fair, no. He's a kid. Don't do that stuff. Lads, you're still here? Go away! Leave me alone to my fantasies for a few moments. Oh, yes, you foxy man. Swing that great sword. This is some early 2000s humor. And now we meet the bearded man. Hey look, I have a beard. You little kittywinks can't grow beards, so I win. Hell yeah! I don't know, I don't think I would be much better with a beard. And now we meet Guard 1 and Guard 2. Bernardo. Oi, it's like a little boy or something. Bugger off. Thank you, Bernardo. Marcellus. Oh, hello there, Sonny. The barracks are no place for children, but go in for all I care. Aw, thank you, Marcellus. And here we meet our boy, our man, the myth, the legend himself, Jax. Ah, Mardek and Deogan, how nice it is to see you this day. And you come at good timing too, as I have news for you concerning your father. Am I being racist by reading it like this? Well, there's nobody here to tell me, so... You know something about my dad? Ah, I do not know much, but I heard from one of the soldiers that he was sighted in Noliot, the frozen northern wastes. I know, I read the book. This is good. It means he still lives. He seems to be on some kind of epic journey, a quest, and knowing him, he should have it finished soon and will surely be back in no time. Well, I hope so. We can all but hope. Enki was a great man, though he will be back soon, I am sure of this. And when he returns, I am sure he will have many gifts to give and tales to tell. And now we can go and rob the guard. Oh yeah, by the way, inventory. It's per person, which sucks, because you have to manage it per person. An injured guard. I'm not really injured, you know, just lazy. But don't tell anyone, or I'll rip your bleeding head off with me bare hands, you little cretin. Thank you, injured guard, I'm really happy to hear that. You're very nice to kids. And now it's Jared. Hello, Mark and Dagon. Mardek and Dagon. He's not Mark. Don't call him Mark. I bet you're going adventuring today again. I never get to go adventuring because me mum won't let me. A very understandable problem. I too never went adventuring, primarily because my mom did not permit me to. Also because no stars fell around me, but details. And now we meet Man. Hello boys, welcome to our humble home. Make yourselves comfortable and stay as long as you like. I'm afraid I don't have anything interesting to say though. Everyone's talking about some weird star that fell from the sky. Of course, I didn't see it because apparently I never leave this chair. Haha, funny reference. Remember how in Morrowind NPCs didn't move? Here, some NPCs also do not move. Children are so rude these days, walking into people's houses uninvited, all willy-nilly, and talking to the people who live there no less. Well, I never. Who do you think you are, adventurers or something? Yes. I adventure. And now we meet Lady in the Street, who is an adventurer. She can walk into people's houses. Do all the children talk to strange adults in this little village? Scarper chum. An adventurer like me has nothing to say to you. I mean... We could go in the temple, but there are no new dialogues there. Let's talk to Gran. Oh lady, back in my day, we didn't have stars falling from the heavens. Lord, no. Stars were much better behaved back in the good old days. Not like these rowdy, rebellious stars you kids look at these days. They'll be the death of us all, I swear. Thanks, Sam. And now we have the potion shop, which has the best dialogues. Well, I say the best dialogues, but the potion seller doesn't actually speak to it. Now, this comes from back in the good old days of having interesting descriptions for items. So, a potion is an expendable item. It's a concoction made from bleach, vinegar, urine, and a pinch of brown sugar. Its aroma alone can melt steel. I'm not making the obvious joke here, but fortunately for you, all it does in this game is restore 100 hit points. I'm so happy about that. Oh god, what? Oh no. Oh no. Okay. These are kids, you realize. Whatever. No, not the point. Better potion. It's better than a normal potion because it restores 200 HP, and has more friends, listens to trendier music, and gets invited to more parties. As well as more sex. Oh yes. You know, these descriptions could have waited until Mardek 2. These are kids. Please. An antidote. This tiny vial of green liquid can cure most poisons when imbibed. Unfortunately, though, it also tastes like poison itself. Oh well. A motion potion. This type of potion cures paralysis. They're also useful for cheating at sports, perhaps? Possible. You may never know. Holy water. Holy water blessed by Yalart, used to cure curses and zombification. Only cost like 20 quid. Nice. Being blessed by Yalart as it is, it burns the mouth of pretty much anyone when they drink it. It burns skin even if you just rub it on too. So if you see a zombie, oh, that's gonna hurt. Liquid sound. This vial contains a vaguely liquid-like substance that cures silence when drunk, and even when sober. Wow. If you put it to your ear, you can hear a never-ending tune. Liquid light. A magical potion which can restore the sight of magically blinded eyes somehow. Maybe it's made from eye juice. Balloon juice. If you drink this bodily juice from a balloon monster, you'll be cured of numbness. You will also be really disgusting. Ew. A mana berry. When consumed, this plump, succulent, juicy, glowing cyan berry instantly restores 50 of your precious mana points. Or magic points, if you think they're called that. I wonder what he thinks they're called. They also cause severe diarrhea, nausea, hallucinations, and malignant tumors. But that's not relevant. I am not feeding this to the children. Phoenix Down. A soft, warm feather from the underbelly of a phoenix was the pleasant orange light. Pressing it to the forehead of a code ally will cause them to be revived with half HP. And of course, our legendary copper ring. This tiny ring somehow raises defense by a whole point. Did you have fun with that? Too bad, we're doing more of it. I didn't meet this guy. If I were any younger, I'd go and look at where that star landed myself. I just know it's something special. But since me old bones are too feeble, I'd never survive the walk through them woods. You little whippersnappers look ripped ready to go and explore, though. Tell me all about what you find when you get back. We're never gonna do that. We will never see this man again. Probably. It's a wizard! Heh, sorry lads, but I can't legally sell you any magic till you're a wee bit older. Come back in a few years, maybe? This is a subtle relevance to the fact that you can buy things from me in Mardek 2. Does nothing. The elements! Everything and everyone in the world has an innate affinity to at least one of several magical elements. People and spells are all mono-elemental, and their element determines their power, potential, and in the case of people, their personalities. There are 7 known elements, divided into 3 distinct groups. There are the natural elements, which nature is largely composed of. There are the moral elements, which are born from the essence of free will, and the spirit of life and choice. There's also the odd spiritual elemental group, which eludes many thaumatologists to this day. I think there's a spirit elemental in Mardek 3, and I love them. I hope we meet them. But then again, maybe I have nostalgia goggles on and they're actually terrible. You never know. There are 4 natural elements: fire, water, air, and earth. 2 moral elements, dark and light, and only 1 known spiritual element, ether. Although ether's existence is largely considered mythical. Fire is the element of energy and devotion, of passion and strength. Fire people are strong-willed, opinionated. Do we want to read horoscopes? How many people are there? There's nobody. I decide what we read and what we don't, and I say we're not reading horoscopes. Oh, also, apparently free will is a thing even though elements are, so that's nice, I like it. Elemental compatibility. Though the elements all exist in a delicate natural balance, each one also has an element that opposes it, an element that it must woefully submit to, which in my case is all the elements, by the accord of the magical laws of the universe. Fire consumes these are the weaknesses, and feeds on air. Air whittles away and erodes the earth. Earth absorbs water. Water douses flames. Thus is the cycle of the natural elements. The moral elements, being antipodies of one another, polar opposites, oppose each other in a unique way. Light floods, consumes, and thus eradicates the darkness, but in turn, darkness puts out the light. These two elements are both strong and weak against each other simultaneously. Not much is known about the other elements' traits, if they indeed do exist at all. Is ether strong or weak against anything? We don't know. Though these elemental traits are not often exploited on the battlefield, they can cause influence in day-to-day life too. A fire elemental person will inherently, though unwillingly, be more submissive to a water elemental person, and that water person will be more bossy and demanding more fire people, exuding an unwilling and unconscious dominance, such as nature. Interesting. Okay. Sure. Somebody might have taken I don't remember. Actually don't remember who did it, but personality types. A bit too seriously. More books! I refuse to not read all. Elements and breedings. We're not reading this. I refuse. There's nobody here to refuse, but I'm still refusing them. Oh wait, did we talk to all these people? We have to talk to all these people. I have no mercy. Yes, what do you want, boys? If you're after some more sweet cocoa biscuits, I'm sorry, but I've got none to give you today. Oh, no biscuit. A middle-aged man. I'm so middle-aged that I don't care much for falling stars. I just don't get excited like you wee sprogs do, you see. You'll understand when you're older. Yeah, understandable. I'm pretty sure there've been falling stars in real life. Oh. I didn't know all these people were here. Well, content is content. A bearded man. Even though Social Fox doesn't have a beard, he's totally my idol. Did you hear about that one time where he was fighting the octopus of many swords, and he got all his limbs chopped off, but grew them back and used the old limbs to bludgeon the octopus to death? How brilliant is that? Must have huffed really hard. Young woman. Social Fox is hot, Jules. I want to marry him when I meet him, and we will have like 3 babies and that. I will call them Corey and Brandon and Jenny Sue. Squee. Big mood. Same, to be honest. Barkeep. Sorry lads, but I can't serve minors here. Little kittywinks like you shouldn't be interested in booze anyway. It rots your mind. But that doesn't stop it from selling like hotcakes. I sleep on bags of money at night. Yep. This is an accurate depiction of the alcohol industry. Young man. Hey, little Sprog. Isn't Social Fox, like, totally amazing? I heard that once he was surrounded by, like, 1,000,000 monsters. No, 1,000,005. And he managed to slay them all with his eyes shut using only his leather codpiece. How amazing is that? It's interesting. I wonder why Social Fox is so regularly in various states of undress. Truant soldier. I only joined the guard, so then I could get this uniform. Chicks dig a guy in uniform. Like this one here, I'm totally scoring, and I'm gonna get some tonight. Chicks in uniform are hotter, sorry. Dudes in uniform. Not that that's an appropriate thing to say to a child like yourself, mind you. Thank you, guard. You're very nice of you to say that, after you've already said the thing. You're great, you're amazing. Adventurer. It's the same one! The uniform for that Gosnor guard is really ugly. I mean, ew. That horrible vomit green color is so 10 years ago. Just like this game! Except this game is good. I like this game. It's a nice game. I wear it for the retro look. Shut up. Oh, it's because she's wearing green. Middle-aged woman. Was that falling star exciting? It was one of the most exciting, thrilling things I ever did see. Compare and contrast this to middle-aged man. Why didn't we have any falling stars at our wedding, love? I would have wanted falling stars at my wedding. I didn't know you wanted falling stars at our wedding, dearest. Well, I guess you just don't love me after all, then. Haha, wife bad. Funny joke. It seems there are more people in this inn than there are houses in the village. And what does the mayor do about this? Nothing. we have a mirror. The fact that Gosnor doesn't actually have a mirror has nothing to do with it. Well played. It needs to grow one, damn it. Off the mirror tree. Someone needs to plant one of those, yes. If only politics were that simple. George, how are you doing? You're still out here? I do believe I've forgotten where I live. I can't find my house anywhere. I'm sure I'll find it if I wander around this general area for a while longer, though. Yes, I'm sure things will turn out well. Poor George. And now we go and see Theogan's dad. Isn't that amazing? He has a dad, Mardek doesn't. Cry about it. Derek. Hello there, son. Out on an adventure again today, are you? Yes, Dad, I saw the star fall from the sky. So me and Mardek are gonna go look for it. A star, you say? That's the thing that other people saw too, they say. Everyone's talking about it. If you find it, boys, you'll have to tell me all about it. As it is, though, I can't come and see it for myself. I have a shop to run. And speaking of which, I have customers to probably attend to. So shoo, you two. You can see all the customers. But Dad, you barely ever have customers. Nobody in this tiny little village wants to buy weapons except us, but we're too young. But someone could come in at any moment. A wary and battle-hardened adventurer, just stopping by on one of his mighty quests. And he'll want good weapons and fast, and I'll be here to supply them, and he'll tell his friends, and business will be booming in no time. I love the capitalist mindset. That's a Sigma male right there. But Dad, the weapons you sell here probably aren't very impressive to big adventurers like Social Fox. And adventurers don't usually have many friends. Sure they do. They have those whatchamacallits. Yes, they have those celebrations following them around all the time. Like Snickers and Bounty and Milky Way. There's always joy and festivities following close behind them all the time, they say. Such festivities are always full of drunk people, and they'll buy anything. Well, maybe you're right. I don't know. Good luck anyway. Now, me and Mardek have to go on an adventure. Yeah. So, I'll be back later. Bye, Dad. Okay, boys. Have fun. He's a good boy. And now we can buy armor! Except we can't. Boy, little kiddywinks like you lot shouldn't be in here. Get out. Bugger off! To be fair, it probably wouldn't fit us. That doesn't make it stay less. Anyway, up here is a very nice workshop of a very nice person, but we're not going in there just yet because I want a sequence break. Very cool, we can. Alright, so now we get combat, which starts before I even get to save. Thank you, game. Oh, I forgot to equip my reactions. Very cool. We can afford to basically waste all of our health because we're right in front of the crystal. Like, sure, the kids might get knocked out, but it's all for the greater good. Number go up. As you can see, the fights are slightly harder than they were last time. The reason why we're down here is we need 5 lead pipes, and we also need to loot the entire area. But looting the entire area is more of a personal goal than a real goal. Going up north is pointless. There's a door there, it is locked. So don't bother. However, here, box, antidote. This would be useful if I could be bothered to cure poison, ever. Have to admit, the Battle OST... I forgot to equip reactions again. Well, at least I leveled up. I'm happy about that. That's something. Anyway, now we are going to equip reactions. Why do we need reactions? You will see. Now, we can do slightly more damage. Amazing, right? We don't have any magic reactions, but hey, that's how it is. Boom. Oh, we can do 1 more damage and block 1 more damage. Very cool. As you can imagine, these reactions become slightly more useful as the game goes on. And when I say the game, of course I mean the games, because, you know, Mardek 1, 2, 3, 4. So when you master a skill, if I remember right, it basically means it doesn't take up slots in some way. You always know it, for sure. Or at least you're capable of slotting it without some special circumstances being met. Ah, damn it, we need those lead pipes. Where are those lead? Oh, right. That is 70 bucks. A good payout for any kid. No. I need to use... Oh, Dagon is no longer dying. You know, I do kind of wish that 3 rats dropped 3 lead pipes. That would make this a lot faster. Huff Puff just regenerates health. I have no idea if it's useful in the next game, but, hey, why not? Very cool. We are currently at 3 lead pipes, so that's something. Got a copper ring, +1 defense, very cool. The drop rates are terrible. I have to admit, I am not happy about the fact that they made the game this way, but you know what? It's an old game. I respect that they had to do that. We have 3. We need 2 more. Which means we need to walk in circles until we find more. Shut up. This is some intriguing combat. Thanks, Mardek and Dagon. Very cool. And we have 1 more to go. Very cool. In case you're wondering what the audio outside is, it's... I don't know, it's politics or something. I love politics, especially when it gets in the way of streaming. That's wonderful. Behold, we're at the workshop. And here is our friend, Meridor. Oh, hello there, Mardek and Daogon. Off to another adventure again today, are you, eh? Yeah, we're off looking for a fallen star. Oh, excellent, excellent. I actually have another adventure for you again today. It won't take long. It's a sort of a side quest thing. Are you interested? Well, yes, because we're nice, and I want to complete the game, and I already got the levels. Brilliant! I knew I could count on you too. I'm trying to make a new invention, you see, but I don't have all the parts I need. I need some more lead pipes, about 5 should do. But the best place to get those is in the sewers from the fume rats. You know I'm incompetent when it comes to combat of any kind, and I know that you relish it and have fought fume rats before, so I thought this might be a good chance for you to fight things for an actual reason. Of course, I'll also give you a reward for your efforts, so what do you say? Are you interested? Well, but now we inquire. What do you need the parts for? Interested in my inventions as always, I see. This time I'm working on something that I think will revolutionize the way we all live. I'm making a mechanical man. It's like a man, but made out of metal and cogs. It can do anything a normal man can, like physical labor and combat, but never tires or disobeys. I can see them being used to make all of our lives easier, but by doing all the labor for us. Wow, well, it sounds amazing. I can't wait until it's made. In Mardek 3. Nor can I, but of course, but I need your help. So will you retrieve those lead pipes for me? Well, of course. Marvelous! You just have to go into the sewers and kill a few fume rats. They should drop lead pipes. Should. Come back here when you've got 5 of them. I love Meridor, by the way. He's wonderful. Aw, no special dialogue. Oh well. Well, yep, found them. Good, great, I knew I could count on you. Now your reward, what can I give you? Aha, I know. You can have this cog necklace. It's a little necklace I had magically enchanted to protect from sleep, so then I could work longer hours on my inventions, but the health problems outweighed the benefits. Ah, it'd be useful in the woods with all those pesky fun goblins around. Thanks. Now, shouldn't you boys be getting back to your big adventure? I've held you up enough for today. Do we want to read books? Let us see what the chat says, and the chat says nothing because there is no chat. The Adventures of Social Fox, Volume 17. I know how to read Newman Mule, but hello, hear these tales of the grand adventurer Social Fox, the greatest adventurer alive in these days that are now. Of his deeds many books have been writ. He is such a great guy. There was this one time where he totally slew this mighty dragon. It was a foul, evil, dark beast who had captured a princess, one of the finest in all the lands, and only the heroism of Social Fox could save her. I wonder where the kids get their inspiration from. We must all sing praises of this great man amongst us, to whom we all owe our lives many times. The Cogs of the Mind. It's a technical book that you'd surely not understand or enjoy reading. It's a book, apparently about maths. You don't need to read that. That is very fair. And now, we're finally done with the hometown. I'm sure everyone's very happy about that. Finally, we get to get back to the game. Well, too bad. I don't care. And now we're in Soothwood. Don't worry, there is nothing we're missing by not going back to the first area, because nothing changes there. I have checked. Mardek. Well, this is the Soothwood. Yes, we have to travel through this to get to where the thing crashed. But wait, Mardek, do we have our skills properly equipped? We should probably check from the menu. Thanks, Daogon. What's a menu? Never mind. Let's just continue on through the forest. It's not very big, so we should be able to get to the other side pretty quickly. Okay. And now we meet forest fish. What are their resistances? Who cares? We only have physical attacks. Oh wait, I need to equip that cog necklace, don't I? After this. Why am I putting everything on Mardek? Because Mardek did 6 damage, and Deogan did 5. Hit harder, kid. Okay, never mind. Maybe Deogan deserves it. Oh, wait, no, he definitely doesn't. These kids, they disappoint me. They're pathetic. That wasn't an excuse to be more pathetic. But yeah, Mardek won. This is basically the entire game. There's no strategy, no healing. Wait, there is healing, but, you know, it's not really a mechanic which you have to look after. You just do it when you're hurt. Honestly, I don't even think that these potions are useful for this game, because you're not gonna need them. They're stockpiling for the next game, which you can import your save into. And now we come across some old guy's house. Very cool. There is an area behind, but I don't think it's actually possible to go there. You just go in here, you save your game, because there is a boss coming up. Although I don't think a save is really necessary. You don't really need to save throughout this entire Mardek one, it's pretty easy. Hello there, young ones. Nature's been treating you kindly, I take it. Yep, that's it. Thank you, old guy. Cauldron. It's a magic cauldron where the shaman makes magical brews out of various reagents. Can we have some? No. There are no drugs. Wait, no, I want to be monetized. There are no bad substances. Yes. Now we meet Posh Goblin. Snee, snee, I say. Snee, pip, pip, snee. I think he may be British. Since this is, you know, the first boss fight, real boss fight, and it's also Mardek 1, there's no mechanics we really need to pay attention to here. One of us is immune to sleep, so it's gonna be a cakewalk. Funny story there. This is the last area. Like, in terms of gameplay after this. You get one nice boss, and that's it. We're almost done. Welcome. It's Mugwort. Oi, who's there? Hey, it's you little children from the village. I pitied you up before. This is a very old game. Well, shut up. Mugwort, you big bully, what are you doing here? That ain't none of your business. Well, I bet you're here for the fallen star. Duh, and it's mine. All mine. I got here first, so that legally makes it mine. No, your hands are the wrong hands. Something like this fallen star can't be in hands like yours. Wrong hands. You'd probably use it for evil or something. Yeah, so, what are you gonna do about it, eh? Beat me up, eh? I'd like to see you try. Alright then, come on Mardek, let's defeat this evil villain, save the world from his evil. I'll kick his evil so hard it'll fall down and probably die next week. Mardek, no, he's a kid. Have some mercy, please, no. I'll have fun beating up you little gits. Again! Now, you might be thinking, hey, this boss fight might have mechanics. It does not. A strike does 10 damage versus the 5 that a normal hit does. So as long as it hits at least around 50% of the time, you're getting more DPS, or DPR, because there are no seconds. This is a turn-based game. I generally cannot tell if it's hitting 50% of the time, because the stats are not there. Maybe the stats are there, who knows? I need to check. Once you beat this fight, I am going to check what the numbers are on strike. Then again, even normal strike can miss. So that's great. God damn it, the mic was off, wasn't it? Oh well. I have a log! I am very powerful. Wah, you idiots are so mean. I'm gonna tell my dad on you. I'm gonna get you done. Wah! Yeah, pretty much. To be fair, he did get here first. The law does say that it's his ship. And now, the spooky thing happens. This is where the game gets cool. What the— Mardek, what just happened? Are you okay? Mardek? Ah, good. It worked. Unfortunate choice of body, though, but oh well. Can't be helped. It was the only compatible elemental type host around. Mardek? I say, you there, inhabitants, where is this? No, wait. Do you know of the Anuvaki? The Lingons, the Astroslith Alliance? Huh? What? Mardek, you're scaring me. Well, I'm starting to scare me too. I don't know what I'm doing. That's not me saying those Silence, host. So, this is not a developed world, then. Interesting. I might be safe here, at least for a little while. But at the same time, I'll be so very vulnerable. If you're pretending, Mardek, then stop it. It's not very funny. I suppose you're pretty confused, inhabitants. Underdeveloped and human inhabitants, might I add. I'll just be blunt and explain. You see, I happen to have crashed my flying chariot on this planet of yours, and it appears my other body couldn't take the impact and died. A pity. But I still have business in this plane, so I transferred my soul to this host. So now it's sharing its body. You don't need to understand it. Notice the usage of its. I mean, people can opt into it, but that's not the point. You just need to accept it, because I'm going nowhere, and you'd have to kill this creature if you wanted to get at me. But despite my prior tone, I mean you no harm at all. No harm is what I'm against, which is why I'm here now. And I'm sorry to have inconvenienced you with my presence, but just be glad I didn't expel this creature's soul from its body, because I could have done that and taken full control. I'm not cruel enough, though, so I'd rather share. How nice of him. Or them. Yeah, them. How nice of them. I'm so glad they didn't commit murder. That's so sweet. You want a cookie? You'll have to put up with me for a while, though, I'm afraid. Because I can only get out of this body when it's never mind that, actually. Terminated! Or when it's a turf. Either one is equally bad. I suppose I might as well try to settle in immediately. So tell me, creatures, what do you call yourselves? What are your names? You are larvae, correct? I'm a caterpillar! And I don't know what's going on here. I'm confused. This is too weird. But you're some kind of thing in Mardek's body that can talk out of his mouth. But you're not him? That is correct, little creature. I'm surprised you followed what I was saying so well, seeing as you're but a youngling, and an underdeveloped one at that. But I'm being so rude. I haven't let my host speak in ages. Do forgive me. Huh? Well, I couldn't speak. You were doing that, weren't you? Don't do that! Get out of me! I'm afraid I can't do that, oh host. I need to perpetuate myself in this plane, and the bond I just made to this body is rather permanent. So you and I will be together for a long time. You'll just have to get used to having me sharing your body. Yay. My name is Rohoff, by the way. A pleasure it is to make your acquaintance, larval human inhabitants of this world. You two seem understandably distressed. If you want, I can be silent for a while. I need to mull over my thoughts anyway. I suggest you two rest a bit and calm down. We can talk more later. How generous. Yeah, shut up, you weird thing. I need to go and lie down. Mardek, I don't know exactly what just happened or what it all means, but I think we should head back to the village now, so come on, let's go. We notice how eyes glowy white before we turn around. Ah, the old corpse. It served me well for many hundreds of years, but alas, now it's ruined. F for Rohoff, buddy. Wait, no, we don't know the name yet. Ah! I've spoiled the game. I'm a monster, I'm a criminal, I'm evil. Anyway, right now everything is locked down again. However, we can go and meet one person, I say. Not some people, one person. Where is he? It's your boy! Hello there, boys. Call me a boy and I will fucking strangle you. Back from another adventure again. I'm just wandering the streets. Yes, there's nothing suspicious about that, is there? Good old George. He's never gonna find his home, by the way. He's gonna remain homeless, just like in the modern economic system. Landlord's bad. Phew, what a weird thing that was to happen. I need to go home now, so, bye, Mardek. I hope that nothing bad happens to you because of that thing. And he's gone. He's a good boy. And now we meet with our mom again. Hello again, dear. You're back a bit late today. I am? Well, it feels like I've barely been gone any time at all. Yeah, this is like an hour-long game. Oh, well, time does fly when you're having fun or being possessed by aliens. But you should go to bed, Mardek. It is pretty late. So nighty-night, dear, and sweet dreams. And now, more story. You weird thing in me. Can you hear me if I talk? Obviously, I have your ears and share your brain now, so I can detect anything that you can, including your internal monologues, might I add. Ooh, put the emphasis in the wrong place there. But due to my incredible magical prowess and dominance in this relationship, you can know nothing of my mental activities. Aha. Well, too bad, Rohoff. We now know his name, even though he hasn't told us that yet. Their name. Fuck. I'm bad. Anyway, we now know Rohoff's name, and yeah, to be fair, while they can spy on Mardek, Mardek doesn't really have a lot going on up there, so, yeah. Huh? Never mind. You want to ask me something, though, host? I suppose I'll do my best to explain. I mean, we will surely be spending years together from now on, so it'd be best to be on good terms with one another. Well, I just want to know what you are. What are you? Despite its apparent simplicity, that's one of the most complex of queries you could have come up with. In short, I am a healer. Yes, that should do. I am a magic user of incredible skill, specializing in light elemental recovery magic and so on. Inhabiting your body as I am, I'll be able to lend you some of my power in any battles you may face in the future. Keep that in mind. But also, I know that wasn't a satisfactory answer to your question. I am, an angel? Is that what you call them here? You mean one of those things from the sky? Yes, I think. That's the word I got for what I am when I searched your brain's vocabulary lexicon anyway. A being from the sky. Yes, that seems apt. I came here because, I don't know if I should tell you. I can't see what harm it would do, but I also can't see what good it would do, so it's better to be safe than sorry. Aw, so you won't even tell me why you're in me? Phrasing, Mardek. I'm in you, as you so nicely put it, because I had no choice. As I said, my body died when my, lost no word for it, flying thing crashed here, and I was so very close to having my soul wrenched from this plane of existence. Oh, what luck, I thought, when you entered my, flying thing. I do apologize, but the opportunity was just too good to ignore. And when you're in pure soul form, you don't have much reasoning capability anyway. I still have a lot of business to attend to on this plane, though, yes. Why I'm here on this planet of yours relates to that. But I need time to regenerate a bit. Dying really weakened me, which is understandable. It happens to all of us. I'll lie low for a bit here before mentioning anything to you. So it's best you just accept my solemn, stony silence on matters of my past, person, or purpose for the next few years, and don't ask questions. Well, you talk too much, Thing. My name's Rohoff, not Ting. I have a feeling that the dev hadn't figured out having names change mid-conversation yet. And I do go on a bit, don't I? But I'm the only one here with knowledge enough to provide any kind of exposition. Anyway, I'm going to probably be rather silent for the next few years. I'll still be in your body, but I'll keep to myself and work on regaining some of my power. During that time, I'm sure you'll get used to me, though, and I to you. Yes, it'll be a veritable frenzy of family-friendly fun, I'm sure. We'll have all sorts of crazy, zany shenanigans, antics, and hijinks, probably. Well, sounds fun. Yes, indeed. But now rest, host. We can't be having us being sleepy and lethargic tomorrow. It's probably going to be a long day. And now we go back to a strange and mysterious place. Rohoff's escaped, you know. He flew away in one of the gallopers, yes. Yallard knows where he went. Gaspar. He needs to sanguinarily well be burned. Let's burn him. Burn his hemic face off. And also his pratten robe. His white robe. His detrital whitey robe. It must burn. Burn. Melchior. I like Melchior. I like white. I find it goes well with yellow, but only if you want it to. If you don't believe it does, then it doesn't. Just like bad smells. You only think they're bad if you're told they're bad. I don't like bad smells. Walna. Ignoring how these caterpillars uttered what they're trying to say, I do agree. Rohoff needs to be perished. He cannot be left to roam loose with the knowledge he possesses. If he rallies enough of a resistance, which it seems he's trying to do, then why, sirs, we're well and truly buggered twice in Wednesdays till sundown, sunup, and then some. Rick. Yes. Kill him. Kill the traitor. Let his blood run free, his flesh turn cold, his motor functions degrade and cease, and his entire being become uncertain. His body a shell, his soul a wanderer. Yes, oh, I do so want to see his flesh cold and crawling with a million maggots, slowly chewing, chewing on the rot. Yes, yes, Morick is very pleasant. Gaspar. Morick, you're a smelting creepy man, and yet I too think might Mungeon will delight in the sight of the fright of the white blight as I fight and smite him from this plane. Vladian. Thank you, Gaspard. Why, Gaspard, that's awfully poetic for you. I'm amazed. Their font is a fucking abomination. I'll harry well snow you a poetic maze. I'll trap you in it and scream in tough and blood-curdling screams. As you try in vain to evade the pain you'll be sure to gain. You'd slowly go insane and I'd just laugh. Mug and laugh tripping hard. What are you talking about? Shut up. Anyway, it's irrelevant, but we do need to address the Rohoff problem. Master, what do you think? We should do away with him, yes? But how do we go about it? Yes, underlings, if the deserter, the traitor, Rohoff is left to run free, though he alone could pose no serious threat to us, he could gain the alliance of others, which he's frustratingly good at doing. We have to do away with him, and quickly. He's the only one who knows, so with him gone we'll be safe as long as we make nothing clear, until it's too late for them. One of us should go to stop him, but who? Any volunteers? I like volunteers. They taste like cherries, but only if that's what you believe. If you prefer bananas, love and luck always taste a little bit banana-y. Banana-y. That's a weird word to say. Banana-y. Banana-na-na-y. I'm not jolly well going, because I buggin' well can be arsed. I'll go. Yes, if Rohoff is going to die, I would derive much perverse satisfaction from seeing the fear on his cyclopic face before he meets the Eye Reaper. Yes, I'd drink up his shock, his horror, and it would fuel me. It's what I live my life for, to see others in theirs. I can't have enough ends, so I'll take my chances to see this one. I hope it's slow and painful. The elation I get from such kills is unmatched by anything, yes. Just thinking about it makes me... oh. Yes, you're creepy. I can't say we'll miss you while you're gone. So it'd be best if you did go. We all win that way. Take a battleship and follow Rohoff's trail. It should be easy enough to detect where he went and to deal with him. Now go. Please don't foist off all your problems on us. We don't want to deal with Mardek any more than you do. Yes, my master. When Rohoff's gone and dealt with, there'll be nothing to stop us. No, soon the galaxy will be ours! Mwahaha! When you mean ours, sir? We are working on this together, it is not just you. Yes, that's what I said. That is what he... I love it. Well, sure is nice. Weren't you listening? What? No, not at all. I had a nice pretty tune in my head. I was listening to that. I went like, na 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 na. And with that incredible note, we end Mardek Chapter 1. So, we can save our progress for Mardek Chapter 2, but I will not be playing Mardek Chapter 2 in this stream. For now, that is all for today. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoy the VOD, and goodbye.